Just welcome. Welcome to the live section. So today we'll be doing question and answer section, whereby you guys get to ask me any questions, then I'll get you the answer right away. So if you have anything you want to ask me, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. I'm all ears to answer yeah. Yes. Yeah, if you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on your screen. Tap on your screen. Tap on the like button. Yeah, this is a Q&A section. So if you have any question you want to ask me, go ahead. Don't hesitate. You can ask. Yeah, thanks for joining. Tap on your screen, guys. Tap on the like button. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're highly welcome. If you're just joining, if you're just tapping in. So this is a Q&A section. You guys must have probably seen my content. Yeah, I do basically dance content, funny content, teaching content, yeah, and lifestyle. Like, that's basically all I do on my YouTube. So if you have seen my content, whichever way, whether on short field or long content, if you have any question, you can ask me. Yeah, feel free to ask me any question, and I get you the answer immediately. Let's go. 1 second, I'm coming. Let's get a chair. Yeah, I'm back, guys. So, you're welcome. I said I was going to come live by 8 p.m. Sorry for coming late. So, I just got home now. So, just a little. So, if you have any question, bring it on. If you are watching, W's where you're watching from in the chat. W's where you're watching from in the chat. W's. W's where you're watching from in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Yeah. So what we got going on here? If you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on your screen and share the live video. Let's keep the question coming in. Yeah, this is a Q&A section here. Yeah, if you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on your screen, click on the like button. Yeah, if you're just joining, once again, this is a Q&A section, live section, yes, to get to know you guys. And yeah, you can ask me any question you feel like you want to know. Tap on your screen, guys. You're just joining. Yeah, if you are watching this live, W's where you're watching from in the chat and your name. Yeah. No water, no food they can eat, no bread, and no meat. All opposition get in the elite. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on your screen. Tap on the like button, like icon, and W's where you're watching from. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome if you're just joining. W's where you're watching from in the chat. W's where you're watching from in the chat. W's your name too, and where you're watching from in the chat. Let's go, guys. Yeah, this is Coollake. I'm Coollake, favorite dance tutor on YouTube. Yeah. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on the like icon. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on the like icon. Yeah, I'm Coollake. I'm a dance creator. Yeah, I create dance content. I teach dance moves. So maybe probably after this section, this live section, you can go to my page, my channel rather, and see what I do. And if you're just joining, W's your location and your name in the chat box, in the chat. Let's get to know ourselves. I'm Coollake once again. W's guys, W's in the chat box. What do you guys think about my new hairstyle? So I used to be on dreads, yeah, on dreadlocks, yeah, just afro dreadlocks, yeah. So I recently cut it off. So what do you guys feel about it? It's nice, yeah. I feel it's nice, cool. Yeah, if you're just joining, W's your name in the chat and your location where you're streaming from. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm Coollake. I'd love to meet you. I know your name too. So W's your name and your location, where you're watching from, not your house address, but where you're viewing from. Maybe Nigeria, USA, yeah, like that. Australia, Africa, yeah, Asia, Europe, whichever you're streaming from. Those W's in the chat. W's in the chat. If you're just joining, you're welcome. This is a Q&A section with Coollake. Yeah. So if you got any question, bring it on, bring it on. I'm just waiting for some moment before we start. Yeah. Yeah. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. If you're just joining, you're welcome to the live. Welcome to the live stream. This is Coollake. I'm Coollake. a dance creator, content creator, yeah, and a lifestyle enthusiast. So if you have seen my content before, that's good. Thank you for watching or for always streaming my content and liking. Yeah, and if you got any question, bring it on. Yeah, I'm here to answer any question about my content. Yeah, what you feel. Yeah, your opinion. Yeah, feel free to express. No hard feelings. It's just like feedback from you guys because you guys have been the one liking my content, sharing them. Yeah. So if you're just joining, you're welcome once again. I'm Coollake, your favorite dance creator, tutor, whichever you feel like. Yeah, whichever. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Use your name in the chat. Use your name and the country of streaming from. Use in the chat. Use. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome to stream. Use your name. Use in the chat. I'm a believer dancer. Is me believer dancer? Oh, nice to meet you, believer. How you doing? You're doing good? Yeah, nice to meet you. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on the like icon and tell us where you're streaming from. Tell us where you're streaming from, and yeah, this is a Q&A section. So if you got any question about dance, about content, about yeah, feel free to ask me. Then I'll give you my answer. Yeah, if you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on the like icon. Tap on the like icon. And you can send super thanks. Yeah, you can send super thanks. Or sending gifts. Yeah. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome to the live stream. If you're just joining, welcome to the live stream. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Hello, Ja Jaguar Rami. How you doing? Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Sorry about that. How you doing? Where are you streaming from? Use your name and where you're streaming from in the chat. Use. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Use your name and where you're streaming from in the chat. This is just me at home trying to connect with you guys, and trying to trying to like connect you with you guys, and this is also a Q&A section where if you have any question you want to ask me about content, about dance, yeah, you can feel free to ask. Listen to that source. What source is that? What source is that? What source are you talking about? Yeah, what source are you talking about? If you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on the like, thumbs up, and share the live stream too. You can share the live stream. Use where you're watching from, where you're streaming from in the chat. Use guys. Use. Yeah, no shadow boxing today. I'm just home. Yeah. No shadow boxing today. No shadow boxing. Yeah, Angel. Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much, Angel. I know, right? So what do you do, Angel? Angel, what do you do? If you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on the like icon and share the live stream to your friends and family to come join us here. So Angel, what do you do? What do you do? Are you a creator also? Angel, W's where you're streaming from. If you are just joining, you're welcome. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. If you're just joining, you're welcome. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. Angel, what you do? What do you do? Are you a content creator, a live streamer, a lifestyle influencer? Are you an influencer? Hello, Grand Div, Grand Do Live. How you doing? Where you streaming from, Grand Do Live? Grand Do Live. How you doing? W's where you're streaming from in the chat. W's in the chat. Where you're streaming from. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. Okay, I'll go. Yeah, W's where you're streaming from. Pass me. So, so, ahead. Where they go? That pipe, no go. I don't come over. Now you dey come over make office copper pipe. Nobody does it. Now no get landlord. Bro, they no do answer money. We don't understand. Yeah, how you doing? W's where you're streaming from in the chat. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome to the live section. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. Let's get connected and know ourselves. Then you can feel free to ask questions, content related questions, dance related questions. Yeah, I'm streaming from Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you so much, Brandon Dixon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the acknowledgements. Thank you so much. If you got any question, Branson Dixon, feel free to ask. Are you a content creator? Are you a live streamer? Are you a dancer? Are you a dance creator? Are you a lifestyle influencer? Let's get to meet ourselves. So this is just me trying to meet you people, my subscribers, or would I call you guys my friends, my family? Because you guys are always streaming my content, liking my content, sharing the content. So I'm just here to come connect with you guys and get to know you guys all. And there's a Q&A section. If you got any question, dance related question, content related question, you can ask. Then we'll take it from there. Now we can get to know ourselves better, know what we do. Yeah, that's why I'm here, just to connect with you guys today. If you're just joining, you're welcome. This is Coollake live stream. Yeah, this is Coollake live stream. I'm just here to connect with my audience. Yeah, my audience, my fans, name it, anything. Yeah, I call you guys my family because you're the one always streaming my content, liking my videos, sharing them, commenting on them, and yeah. So if you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome to this stream. If you're just joining, you're welcome. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. Let's get to know ourselves and connect. Yeah. So today I'll basically be answering questions about content, dance, lifestyle, whichever content you are in, whether it's streamer, a gamer, whichever, just basically answering questions and getting to know you guys, getting to know you guys and connect. And yeah, I don't know, anything might happen after this live section. So if you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome to the live stream. I'm Coollake, favorite dance creator, dance teacher, lifestyle creator. Yeah, so you're welcome. If you're just joining, W is where you're streaming from in the chat. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. Let's get to know each other. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. Let's get to know each other. Let's meet. Let's connect. Yeah, and grow from here. If you're just joining, you're welcome. W is where you're streaming from, where you're watching from in the chat. W is in the chat. W is in the chat. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's just one person here. Whoever is here, can you say where you're streaming from? W is where you're streaming from in the chat. Tell us what you do, what you're all about. Yeah, let's get to meet each other. I'm Coollake. I'm a dance creator, dance teacher. I teach dance. I do everything about dance, like lifestyle. I'm also a videographer. I edit videos. I'm an editor. So if you're just joining, you're welcome. W is where you're streaming from and what you do. If you're a creator, if you're a lifestyle influencer, let's get to meet each other. Let's get to connect and create together. Maybe create a magic, create something together someday. If you're just joining, you're welcome. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. If you're just joining, you're welcome. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. If you're just joining, you're welcome, guys. You're welcome. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. Let's get to meet each other, connect. Yeah. And probably get to collaborate on content someday. Yeah. If you're just joining, you're welcome. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. Tell us what you do. Let's connect. Let's meet each other and connect and get to create something someday. Have a collaboration post someday, sometime. Yeah, I'm just here to get to meet people, to connect with people. Yeah, if you're just joining, you're welcome. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. I'm streaming from Nigeria, Lagos, precisely. W is where you're streaming from in the chat, and yeah, let's get to meet ourselves and ask ourselves questions related to content, dancing, music, whichever. Yes, let's just connect. Um, if you're just joining, you're welcome. I'm Coollake. If you're just joining, you're welcome. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. Let's get to know you, know where you're from, what you do, and connect. Yeah. If you're just joining, you're welcome. If you're just joining the live, thanks for joining. Don't forget to tap on the like icon up there and share the live video. Yes. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to share, guys. You can share the live videos to your friends, family. Yeah, let's connect. Let's get to meet ourselves and yeah, let's connect. That's it basically. Hello, if you're just joining, you're welcome to Coollake live stream. tap on the like icon and tell us where you're streaming from in the chat. Tell us where you're streaming from in the chat. If you're just joining, tell us where you're streaming from in the chat. Tell us where you're streaming from in the chat. Let's get to meet each other. Let's connect and yeah, I'll be from there. Why are people joining and leaving and joining and leaving and joining and leaving? If you can hear me in the chat, W's here in the chat. If you can hear me. For this journey, you're welcome. You're welcome to the live stream. W is where you're watching from. W is where you're watching from the chat. W is in the chat. W is in the chat where you're watching from. Yeah, let's get to meet ourselves, connect. Yeah. For this journey, you're welcome to Coollake live stream. W is where you're watching from in the chat. Let's get to meet ourselves. Tell us what you do. I'll tell you what I do. I'm a dance creator. Lifestyle content creator, dance teacher. Yes, like that. That's what I do. So I'd love to meet you guys too. What you do. Are you a content creator? Are you a lifestyle influencer? Whichever you do, comment in the drop it in the W's in the comments in the chat and let us know where you're streaming from. W's guys, W's in the chat. W's in the chat. So this journey, you're welcome. You're welcome to the live stream. W's in the chat. Padi mi kilo so meji. I'm gonna party like 99. Even if it's for this journey, you're welcome. Yeah, if you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on the like icon and share the live stream to your friends and fam. Yeah, let's get to meet ourselves. I'm Coollake. I'm a dance creator. Yeah, I'm a dance teacher. I do everything dance content. So let's get to know you. If you're just joining, tell us where you're streaming from in the chat box and tell us what you do. And if you got any question related to content, dance, yeah, you can type it in the chat box. Let's talk. Let's get to meet ourselves. Let's rub minds. You're welcome. Tap on the like icon, share the live stream. Yeah. Tap on your screen and share the live stream. Yeah, this is just a Q&A section for this live stream. Just getting to know people, tell us where you're streaming from, trying to connect with people and meet new people. Basically, that's all about this live section. So if you are a content creator, lifestyle influencer, a gamer, a live streamer, whichever a dancer, whichever it is you are, comment where you're streaming from in the chat box. Tell us what you do. I'll tell you what I do. Get to connect, know each other, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe from there, try to like create a content together someday. Yeah. So tell us where you're streaming from in the chat box and tell us what you do. Tell us your content niche. Yeah, exactly. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome to the stream. Tell us where you're streaming from in the chat. Tell us where you're streaming from in the chat. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. W's where you're streaming from in the chat, and tell us what your content niche. Let's talk, ask questions. I got a lot of questions I want to ask you guys. If you have a question you want to ask me, yeah, bring it on. I'm here to just connect and create, yeah, friendship with you guys. Get to know you, get to know me, get to know what I do. I get to know what you guys do too. So I can share ideas from here. If you got any ideas on any content, yeah, feel free to bring it on. Let's talk about it. Is your channel niche content ideas? Fine, let's cool. Let's talk about it. Share ideas and yeah, it could be anything though. Anything you feel like you want to talk. Maybe probably you want to ask me questions and yeah, bring it on. I'm all ears for you guys to answer whichever questions it is. So yeah, once again, I'm Coollake. I'm a dance creator, dance content creator. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the likes. Where are you streaming from? Screaming Spirit. Where are you streaming from? Tell us where you're streaming from in the chat. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. Yeah, I'm Coollake. I'm a dance content creator, a dance teacher. Yeah, lifestyle creator too. I teach dance. Yeah, if you have any question you want to ask me about my content, or you got anything you want to say to me, any question, you can bring it on. Let's talk. Let's get to meet each other and connect from here. Yeah, Screaming Spirit. Tell us where you tell us where you're streaming from. Tell us where you're streaming from. Streaming Spirit. Oh, Colorado. Oh, nice. I'm streaming from Nigeria. Nice, nice. Colorado. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you for the comments though. Thank you so much. How is Colorado? How is everything in Colorado? Hope life is fine with you. Hope you are good. Hope you are doing good. If you are just joining, you're welcome. Tap on the like icon. Tell us where you're streaming from. Yeah, tell us where you're streaming from, guys. And let us know where you're streaming from. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't really know about Colorado though, if it's a beautiful place or not, but I believe Colorado should be beautiful by the name. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the like. Thank you so much. Screaming Spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Godwin Akwan, how you doing? What's good? What's going on? Tell us where you're streaming from in the live. And if you got any question you want to ask about content, dance content, anything you feel like you need to know, you can bring it on. Let's share, let's talk, like let's brainstorm together, let's like share ideas together. Thank you, Screaming Spirit. If you're just joining, you're welcome. I'm Coollake. I'm a dance teacher, a dance creator. Yeah, I do content about dance. I teach dance. Yeah, if you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, let's go, Godwin. Up. Let's go, Godwin. Thank you. Thank you so much, Godwin. Thank you so much, Godwin. Yeah, if you got any questions, you can bring it on. Let's talk. Yeah, I'm just here to answer questions and connect with people. Yeah. So if you got any questions, if you're just joining, you're welcome. I'm Coollake, a dance creator, dance teacher. Yes. So if you got any question about dance related, content related, feel free to bring it on. Yeah. Don't run. Okay. So this journey, you're welcome. You're welcome to the live stream. You're welcome to the live stream. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. I got is an answer. God, you. So this journey, you're welcome. You're welcome to the live stream. I'm Coollake. I'm a dance creator, dance teacher. Yeah, I teach dance and I create dance also. So if you got any question about content dance related, bring it on. Let's go. I'd like to know where you're streaming from. I'd like to know you too, what you do. Yeah, what content niche you do. I'd like to know you, get to know you too. So if you got any question about dance content related, feel free to ask and tell us where you're streaming from in the chats. The visual you're streaming from in the chats, guys. For this journey, you're welcome. I'm Coollake. I'm Coollake. 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 Yeah. For this journey, you're welcome. The visual you're streaming from in the chat and tell us what you do in the chat. Let's get to meet each other and connect. W's in the chat. W's in the chat where you're streaming from. W's for this journey. Thank you. Tap on the like icon. Share the live video to your friends and fam. Yeah. For this journey, you're welcome. Thanks for joining the live stream. I'm Coollake, a dance creator, dance teacher. W is where you're streaming from in the chats. Let's get to know you, know what you do also. Yeah. Let's go. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Amber, hi Amber, how you doing? Hi Amber, where are you streaming from, Amber? Where are you streaming from, Amber? So this journey, you're welcome. I'm Coollake. I'm a dance teacher and a dance creator. Yeah, I'm a lifestyle content creator. So W is where you're streaming from in the chats. Tell us what you do in the chats too. Tell us your content niche. What you do, tell us in the chats. Amber, how you doing? Myopi. Myopi. For this journey, you're welcome. W is where you're streaming from in the chats. W is in the chats where you're streaming from. For this journey, you're welcome. Tap on the like icon. W is where you're streaming from in the chat. Let's get to know each other. Let's get to connect and rub minds. Yeah, talk about content, how to scale. Yeah, what challenges you're facing while creating content. Yeah, let's just get to know each other and share our thoughts about content and yeah. Myopi. Myopi. Amber. Amber, how you doing? Amber, you ain't saying anything. Hello. Yeah, I'm speaking English. How are you? I'm good, and you? JF, how are you? I'm good. I'm speaking English. You are welcome. Tell us where you're streaming from. Tell us where you're streaming from, JF. I'm Coollake by name. My name is Coollake, rather. I'm a dance creator, dance teacher. Yes. Yes. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? So where are you streaming from, JF? If you're just joining, you're welcome. Tap on the like icon and share the live stream. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome to the live stream. Tap on the screen and share the live video. Tap on the screen and share the live video. Mm. This is a Q&A section. If you got any question you want to ask about dance related, content related, yes, you can bring it on. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other. W's where you're streaming from. If you're just joining, W's where you're streaming from in the chat. W's where you're streaming from in the chat. Where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. JF. I'm from Nigeria. How about you? How about you, JF? I'm from Nigeria. If you're just joining, you're welcome. W is where you're streaming from. Tap on the like icon and share the live stream to your friends and family. Tell us where you're streaming from and tell us what you do in the comments. You can ask me any question. This is a Q&A section. Feel free to ask me any question. This is a Q&A section. Feel free to ask me anything content related, dance related. Yeah, everything content. Just feel free to ask me. Oh, yeah, from Germany. Oh, I understand. I understand. It's fine. That's why I'm actually reading now. I understand what you're trying to say. So nice to meet you, JF. So what do you do, JF? Are you a content creator? Are you a lifestyle influencer? Are you a gamer? Are you a streamer? Tell us what you do. Nice to meet you, JF. Yeah. Okay, then. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So you live in Germany currently. So what do you do? What do you do, JF? I'm a dance creator, dance teacher, content creator. Yeah, I create content. Yeah, can you tell us what you do too? Let's get to know each other, meet each other. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Welcome to the live stream. I'm Coollake, dance creator, yeah, a content creator. I teach dance. Yes. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too, JF. Nice to meet you too. So what do you do? What do you do? Are you a creator? Are you a lifestyle creator, content creator? Let's say 3 years now. I've been a YouTuber for 3 years now. Yeah, started I think 2022. Yeah, 2022 ending. Yeah, around 2022. That's when I started doing creating YouTube content. Yeah, 3 years now. 3 years. Yeah, 3 years now. I've been creating content on YouTube back to back, year in year out for 3 years now. Just 3 years. Are you, if I may ask, are you a YouTube? Just joining, you're welcome. Every tap on the icon, share the video, share the video, share the video, video. Yeah, if you're just joining, you're welcome. Share the live video. Yeah, I think so too. If you're just joining, you're welcome. I think, are you a YouTuber? How long have you been a YouTuber? Thanks for the likes. Thank you so much. If you're just joining, the like icon, share this with your friends and family. JF, how long have you been? How have you been a YouTuber also?